Philly black, nigga. All work, no play shit. Look, I can't lie, I'm hypnotized by the way that she move. Fantasize about the things we can do. Not trying to be rude, but I wanna treat your body like food. Now bring it to me and let's see what that prove. What a hell of a view. Shorty fine and she knowing it too. I'm trying to be a set of rides, I'm just telling the truth, I can't lie. The flying high dive straight in the pool. I'm a vet so that kitty get groomed. I can't lie, I can't lie. I can't lie, I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm in love and I put that on God. Shorty got the tsunami, she on fire at the same time. I spot the love of my life. They say I'm booty blind. Shorty, the way you're moving your body, it should be a crime. Hoping that you wanna lock me down, I do the time. When you around, I don't feel in control. I'm trying to ask God how you get a hold of my soul. I ain't crying about it, it's just something I need to know. The car God drive fake, so I'm here for the show.
They tripping already.
We're already. We haven't even got started. Oh, hell no.
But I will tell you, cut it out.
Right.
Or it's going to be on.
Hey, that's okay. I'm going to always have a say-so on what I'm going to do about myself, period. Whether I'm married or not.
Right, talk to me nice. Wait a second. What's this lightweight attack on Geminis? Don't joke with me like that, because I ain't going for it. And I don't think you want to get into it with me. No. See, look, you lying on me again.
Geminis know that ain't right, but if they can get away with telling you that, then they might try it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna put up with. And
I'm attacked again. Look, they're gonna attack me from all angles. But I'm sorry, you feel me, if I overdo it.
Hold on. So
ain't no hold on. They ain't being truthful.
Who ain't being truthful?
So I'm not going for all of that. It's just the males. No. I'm
gonna speak for the females for a hot second.
Whatever. That cheek you get caught. Physical. But you're right. But you are 100% right. You are 100% right.
I don't agree with that. Wait a minute.
No. Educated people don't have common sense.
Man, they say common sense ain't so common. You know what I mean? As much as I can. But we're just having this conversation. Don't nobody get in here and get to talking and attacking me. You know what I mean? Because you done misinterpreted did something that I done said. Block. No. Thing, please, y'all do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and all the other stuff. Stop being stingy. What you feel me sending us? Yeah, man. What's going on with your mother? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Another one like the other one.
We got some folks.
Got some folks up in here. So let's have this conversation and see what's going on and how the people think. All right, what's up, Mom? We want to start them off and let them know how you doing today, where you coming from, and what you got going on. Talk to us nice.
All right, I'm doing all right today. I am Ani Mitchell, licensed marriage and family therapist. Currently, I have offices in Lodi and Sacramento, California, where I provide therapy services. I am also available to provide therapy services throughout the state of California via telehealth.
And I'm your boy, Philly Black 209, to make the distinction. You know what I mean? Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Here, most definitely on the YouTube, so you can see videos, music, and stuff that I did, all of the playbacks to all of the live that we ever do and everything like that. Just tap in with us, you know what I mean? That way y'all can constantly get here and talk to us personally every Sunday at 5 o'clock. That's, again, Philly Black 209. You see it on the screen. Mother, today's conversation. Yeah. We got another one, huh? We got another one of them conversations that be like, they can have you like, that's your opinion.
We don't see.
Go ahead, introduce me at the topic and what we got going on.
So our topic today is on monogamy. And what demographic, I guess you could say, wants monogamy more?
Okay, monogamy.
You ready to talk? Okay.
No.
Shonda.
Shonda always ready to talk. She ready to talk every week. Look, she talking that crazy junk every week.
Right.
She finna come
All
here
right.
crazy.
So I'll go over number one, and then we're gonna put up the poll. So
Okay.
it has been said that men tend to be more monogamous in the later years of their lives as compared to women who typically settle down or want to settle down in their late 20s, or I would just say 20s, because
What's late? What's late 20s?
Yeah, I would just say 20s, because when we are women, when we are in our 20s, we be wanting to like establish a family. We be wanting, our partner, monogamous partner, to father our children. You know what I'm saying? We trying to have babies around that time.
So what's likely, you feel me, y'all start a whole phase at that time, because y'all need something. No, I'm just playing.
Well, sometimes it may look like a whole phase because look. Sometimes it may look like a whole phase because we trying to find the one that's gonna stick.
Right, and now all hell done broke loose.
In some cases, it do.
Lord, you feel me? And that's y'all actually getting older. And look, and that's why look, when we gonna go, let's go to the poll.
Let's go to the poll. Let's see what the people saying.
What the poll say? Hey, Mom, what you say? That's what it looked like.
Which is more likely to want monogamy?
Okay, we got older women at 57%.
I definitely don't agree with that.
Younger women at 28, young man at 14, and older man at 1. Huh.
I don't think that is depicting what's actual, what's real.
So let's talk about it. Okay. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into where we could get some specific. You know what I mean? Well, let's get to a question so we can get to specific. You feel me? Statements or how we feel about. You know what I mean? What's going on?
Shonda say people lying. Okay. So
that's what she's saying about the polls. The people lying on the polls.
Yeah.
That's just the people that voted.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the statement of monogamy of men versus women?
Okay. So to be clear, you feel me? Monogamy, you feel me, is not cheating and everything and being to one, you know what I mean, person and stuff like this or whatever.
Being in a relationship, a monogamous relationship.
Right. You get what I'm saying? So as far as I don't know, I feel like men initially, you feel me, when we start off, you feel me, even getting into it or whatever, even worrying about females and stuff like that, when we first start off, you feel me, our mindset is already, you know what I mean, is trying to look for one or something like that, or just, you know what I mean, be or focus on one. And then we run through these, you feel me, or we go through these females or whatever, you feel me, that you know what I mean, that shows us otherwise, or you know what I mean, that helps us understand and believe, you feel me, that we're moving in the wrong way just for thinking like that. You get what I'm saying? So I believe men start off wanting to be monogamous or whatever. They run into the females they run into. Them females mold their mind, you feel me, tell them it's a whole different ball game than what you thought. And then, you feel me, guys don't care about monogamy, you feel me, don't even understand it. You get what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel like on a man's standpoint. Too much of a female, I really don't know. You feel me? I don't look, man. I thought men started off looking for Cuddy.
For the Cuddy.
I got some Cuddy right back. Look.
But anyway, okay, so you know what? At first, when we kind of previewed the topic, and we both said like how we felt, and at first I was like, no, what you saying is really not typical. However, I'm gonna change up a little bit because I do believe what you're saying is true, but I also believe that it has to do with the type of female you all are looking for in the beginning. Because you want the flyest thing, you want the hottest body in the
And that's
beginning.
the thing right there. And that's the thing right there. And y'all as females want the same thing.
Wait, what now?
I said, and it's the same thing. Y'all females want the same thing. Y'all want the cutest guy, the smartest this, the dress best, and all this other stuff. And for people, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers, they ain't got that because everybody ain't pretty. Everybody ain't handsome. Everybody ain't, you get what I'm saying? Everybody does not have that luxury in life. So,
I can agree with that.
And then on top of that, for men, another thing for men, you know what I mean? When we younger and shit like that, we don't know how to bring ourselves together. We don't know how to clean cut ourselves. We don't know really too much shit about that until it started being exposed to us, and y'all make us feel like that's something important. So we get it down pat, you know what I mean, type of deal. And then now that we got it, you feel me? It's like, no, y'all did me dirt. Like, I can't trust none of you.
Okay, but check this out. So I'm listening to you, right? And I'm agreeing with you. I'm definitely agreeing with you. But you know what I think is happening? What? It's like by the time y'all get it together, some old brother it done swooped down and got our attention because he already got his stuff together. So
it needs to be shame on him because you need to stay your old ass up there.
In your old age range.
You need to stay in your lane. But you feel me? But at the same time, but it's another thing too, you feel me? Just as much. So let's not get it on. I know I'm here for the guys. I know I'm here to represent for the guys, and I'm gonna represent for y'all 100%. Don't ever get that misconstrued. You feel me? But but another thing here too, you feel me? We cannot just say, you feel me, females mold guys, you feel me, into being a certain type of way, into looking at it a different way now, because guys do the same thing to the females. Right. Not all of the females is pristine. Not all of the females got a fat, you know what I mean? Not all of the females, like, you know, it's not, they don't even know how to do their hair properly around that age. They don't even, you get what I'm saying? They don't get it either. But some of them that do, some that's hella advanced, and you know what I mean? They doing this and doing that. They know how to do it. So they're catching all of the people attention, and everybody is confused. You feel me? So we grow into this, but I say that to say, you feel me? I say that to say, you feel me? I think we all start off with the idea, you feel me, of monogamy. You feel me? We all start with that. But for each and every relationship you go through, you pass through, it starts to change because you're dealing with this, dealing with that, and like, come on now.
Okay, would you say that the females or the males hold on to hope a little longer? Which one hold on to it longer?
I don't know. Well, I don't know because I'm only one guy. You feel me? I'm only one of a gazillion. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So me personally, I don't know. It's not going to take much. I mean, I'm depending on the rate and everything and how you even get your females and even end up in your relationships and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's totally different levels. You get what I'm saying? So for somebody that's not used to getting females or something like that, or that's not always, because I ain't gonna lie to you, it took me a long time to even care about relationships or even care. You get what I'm saying? Look,
my daddy weighed in. He said the female, and I agree.
I
agree. Shonda said the female.
Listen, yes. I was finna say, you feel me? Me personally, it only could take a couple times for me not to give a damn no more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to keep trying. See, that's what don't they say or whatever, you feel me? Well, I don't know how it goes, so I'm not even going to go there. But okay, I'm only going to try so many times. You feel me? If I'm not gonna keep beating myself up like that. And for guys, it's a harsh process to go through. You get what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, if your heart is in the right place and everything, and if you get what I'm saying, if your mind is in the right spot and you really is trying, then it's a hard process. You feel me? Because these girls will chew you up and spit you out in an instant.
Okay, so just because I don't think that I actually addressed the first question, what are my thoughts on the statement of monogamy of men versus women? I believe that when they're younger, the women want the monogamy. The men don't necessarily want the monogamy. As we get older, we start getting over 40 and into our 50s. I think it flip flops. I think the men start wanting the monogamy, and then us women, we be like, shoot, this is the life.
I think men, you feel me, the later they go, you feel me, the more they don't care about monogamy. The more monogamy or whatever or something like that. Like, no, I don't no. I don't
That
think
ain't
the
how
older
they
they get.
act.
I don't think I mean, listen, I always feel that guys is all when it really comes down to it, you feel me, they're always gonna make the proper rational decision. You get what I'm saying? They're going to, you feel me, they're going to be or they're going to how can I say this? Because I don't want to say a crazy word or something like that, but I'm just gonna say, you feel me, we know, you feel me, how to make critical decisions and stuff like that. You feel me? And we understand, you feel me, what decision can send us down a rat hole or what decision that can send us down, you feel me, a snake hole, like type of deal. I
Okay,
just feel
I'm
like
with Shonda. What age you talking about? Because
I'm
that has
listen.
not been my experience.
I'm talking about an older because younger guys or whatever, you feel me, they all over the place. You feel me? There is no stepping them. You feel me? You cannot they're a wild card. But I'm talking about the older age guys. You feel me? The guys that done been through it, the seasoned guys, the guys that understand what's going on now, the guys that they get it. You feel me? We don't want to be jumping around and shit. Like, no, we don't want to. We would like to have, you feel me, someone or whatever, whoop, 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 and
As
everything.
an older, yeah,
As you
I
older, we
agree.
would want that, but I'm telling you, you feel me, we will make the rash decision to go from one to one, you feel me, because that is what's presented to you. That is what's on that's what you have to deal with. So you have to make it work. You have to make your decision. So there's a decision to be made. You get what I'm saying? And if it's on your plate, you feel me, you got to go with is on your plate. That's what Ani is saying. Yeah, true. I mean, I guess, you know what I mean. The older guys. I mean, yeah. I guess you got to understand. I'm in the middle. Okay.
Right.
You got to understand. I'm in the middle. I'm not quite old. I'm not older yet. You feel me? I
Yeah.
have an old soul. You feel me? But I'm not young anymore either. You get what I'm saying? So I'm right there in the middle. You feel me? So I can understand.
You're at the point where you like, okay,
I'm at my crossroad.
my
You feel me?
mind is different. My mind is evolving.
Most definitely.
That's what
Most
you're
definitely.
saying.
Most definitely. And I'm telling you, I'm at the crossroad right now, which I'm not at the crossroad. I'm just saying figuratively. You know what I mean? If we're going to take my age will be around the crossroad. You feel me? I'm fit to step in, you know what I mean, to older type of deal. But like I said, I got an old soul. I think different. You feel me? I talk to the older generation more than I talk to the younger generation. So of course my mind is going to be older. Like, yeah, man.
All right. Do you think people should enter into committed relationships and marriage after they have spun the block, aka had a hoe face?
To a certain extent, I don't know. Okay. I say we can do this without, I say you do that, you spin the block or whatever without sex involved. You know what I mean? And that goes on the girl side and the guy side. You get what I'm saying? I would highly encourage, you feel me, the females or whatever to stay away from sex and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would highly, you feel me, suggest that y'all stay away from it at an earlier age than the guy, because the consequences is way more mind-boggling, way more life-changing than it is for guys. So women, y'all have a way bigger choice, even though it's the same choice, yes or no, and all this other stuff. Y'all decision, you feel me, to say yes is way catastrophic than guys. So
if all the young women decided to take your advice today, what would y'all do?
What do you mean? What will we do? You feel me?
Well, because I mean, if everybody is saying, you know what, I'm gonna wait until these little buzzards are out of their little hoe phase or whatever.
And then if that, I mean, like I just said, you feel me? Guys or whatever is going to, you feel me, make their decisions and everything off based off what's on their plate.
Okay.
You feel me? What they have. So if that is what the females or whatever type of deal is demanding in all of this, you feel me? You gain so much more respect. You feel me? When you can get somebody and deal with somebody, you feel me, who can't pressure you into sex, you get more respect out of. You get what I'm saying? If that was the case, then us as guys would have a better or easier time finding or picking someone that we can be okay with. You get what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying. That's why I'm over here laughing.
It's a domino. You know what I mean? We have to help each other. What we place in front of each other is how we're turning out. You get what I'm saying? We as guys or whatever grew up listening to older brothers, dads, older cousins, older friends, and stuff like that, talking about, man, look, don't worry about her. You need to woo. And then you have these females or whatever who have older females, you feel me, older aunties and all this other shit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, don't you sit up there and that boy ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing going for himself. He ain't got nothing going for himself. And you know what I mean? It's just, it's our fault as a people.
It's a bunch of bad advice going on.
It's our fault as a people. You can't. I'm just saying. You feel me? Look, I talk too much. You feel me? We probably ain't even talking about the question no more.
No, I'm following you. I'm definitely following you.
I talk too much, but I don't talk for nothing.
How do optimal childbearing years fit into women waiting to be in committed relationships or getting married?
Okay, optimal, baby. I don't know none of that. Look, I'm a man over here, so explain this to me. Help me understand before I say something.
I think during the years, during our childbearing years, like in our 20s, after 35 is considered a geriatric pregnancy, and we have a whole lot of extra things to worry about as far as the health or the ability of the child. And so I think between 20 and 35, that's when we really want to settle down, because we're trying to make a life for a family, because nobody really wants to have, a bunch of babies by different people, even though sometimes it don't look like that. But I don't think that that's ideal.
Listen, it's a mindset, okay? It's a mindset. It's
right.
Look, what's our show called? Melodic Mindset? Listen, if y'all pay attention, it's a mindset. You feel me? I'm telling you, it's a mindset. You feel me? How are you thinking and what are you wanting for yourself? What are you willing to? It's a mindset. What is your mind telling you is right and wrong? What is your mind? What is your mindset? You get what I'm saying? And we gotta go through it. You feel me? We're gonna have decisions. We're gonna have, you feel me, opportunities and everything to make stuff wrong. And we're gonna have opportunities to make stuff right. You get what I'm saying? Some people choose to make the wrong decision. I see people out here trying to live in a scam life as a lifestyle, as a like.
Ooh,
you feel me?
Yeah, it's hot and heavy right now. Too.
I'm telling you, like it's horrible. It's horrible, but that's what's there. You get what I'm saying? There, yes, it's wrong, but it's still there. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can only ignore it so much until you can't ignore it because it's there. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. You feel me? People make the wrong decisions all the time. People think having, you feel me? Some people grow up thinking, you know what I mean, that they just want a baby daddy. They don't even want a husband. They don't even want a guy. They think that I just want a couple baby daddies. I can get child support. People, they think this way.
You're right. There
They
are
think
some
this way.
that do that.
Right. So it's like, how do you monogamy? What? I don't like I think people just don't understand.
Look, is monogamy even a factor these days?
Right. Why? Why are we even worried about, get your mind right? Okay. Fuck a monogamy. Oh my gosh. People is just, there's something else, man. There's something else. But
Yeah. I mean,
people
wow.
people that want to, you know what I mean, be right, and you feel me, mine is set on being, you know what I mean, as monogamous as possible. Okay, that motherfucker is a true statement of monogamy.
As possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
you feel me? That motherfucker is a true statement of monogamy looking. It's even gonna be hard for that motherfucker with everything that's just presented and bundled up and threw in front of him. You feel me? The ones that he run across and everything, for females too. It's like what? If anything, I don't think monogamy is something we should be worried about. I think we need to be worried about making yourself, you feel me, serenitized. You need to be one with yourself. You need to, you feel me, you need to love you. Sir, ma'am, whoever you is, love you. You feel me? Be monogamy to yourself. God damn it. If we, man, talk to him nice.
I can go along with that.
Talk to him nice.
All right. Do you think men in a relationship are more likely to cheat at a younger age than at an older age?
Yes. I would clear cut yes. Because as a young guy, you feel me? So this goes into the factor again, you feel me? Well, hold on. Before I go on the rant, go ahead, Mom. What do you think? What do you think?
I agree with you. And I think it's because we're dealing with immaturity. Mm-hmm. You know, I think that it's the mature person is the one who doesn't feel like he have to, you know, be with everybody. He's not, you know, vying for the attention of everybody to validate himself. I think that the younger guys, they need that. They need that validation instead of being able to say, I am enough, period. So whoever get me is going to be lucky to have me, you know, but that's not what's going on. So I think the immaturity causes them to want the attention, the affection of as many as possible.
Okay, so give me an age limit on when you personally think, you feel me, that a guy should be his utmost mature.
The thing is, so you know I'm a therapist, so there is no chronological age because a lot of us are emotionally stuck at immature ages.
Childhood,
right, immature ages. And so that's why you see, you know, even some of the 50 and 60-year-olds running around here doing the same stuff as your 20-year-old, you know, or your sometimes even your 18-year-old. So I can't put a chronological age on it. It's mature, period. Sometimes you get a guy who's 22 and he is mature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So listen, let's throw in there, you feel me, that guys or whatever, you feel me, is going to go with what's on their plate. Okay?
What's available.
They're going to go with what's on their plate. So if as an older guy, you understand, you feel me, these youngsters is shaking shit up, you gonna have to blend in. You gonna have to make it. You gonna have to stand up. You can't just wither out, and you're still there. That's the thing.
you got to realize that even though it's
It's
on
not
your
based on
plate, don't
age,
mean
correct?
that it's good for you, though.
Hey, maturity is based on what? A mindset. You feel me? Look, we
Right.
need to
And
get.
emotional maturity.
Listen, maturity is based on a mindset, not an age. Not, you feel me?
Right.
I mean, I don't even know, Mom. Not even well, yeah. I don't even know if we can say that it's based on emotional. I don't.
It's emotional. I'm telling you, it's those
Well,
emotions that keep us stuck in the immature phase.
yeah, but I'm saying what truly did. Well, never mind. We're not gonna go into from maturity. We're talking about monogamy here. Let's
Okay, let's stay on track.
yeah, let's talk about monogamy here. Okay. I don't know. What is our, where we at? Do you
We
think,
at
what are
commercial
we at
break.
5? Are
Yep.
we dead
We
5
did.
already?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. Okay, I
You want
guess.
to
I
keep
mean, no,
keep
we don't need to
rolling
do.
or what?
I don't need no commercial break. We can do a commercial break if y'all want to. Go ahead, let's run it. That's it.
Okay.
I'm willing to talk. Hey, look, let me talk.
Right.
All right. Well, you know what? Look, let's keep going. We're not gonna do the commercial break. Let's keep rolling. What's the next question?
All right. So let's see. Do women cheat as much as men?
More.
More?
More.
Explain that, sir.
More. You feel me? More, because females hold, you feel me, the key in everything to cheating. You feel me? Like you
Wait. We talking about females in a relationship.
I'm just saying, listen, okay? Listen. Females hold that key or whatever in to cheating all the way around. Whether you're a side female or whatever, anything, you feel me?
Okay, but
That, yeah,
when
listen,
it's not cheating for them unless they're in a relationship.
wait a second. Don't let this alarm you. Calm down. Listen, wait. Don't let my answer scare you. I'm listen. I'm
I
just trying to
agree
be
with
clear.
you.
I'm
I
kind
agree
of
with you
trying to be
that
clear cut
females
here.
hold the key, because if we're not okay with being with men that are already in a in a committed relationship, then it wouldn't happen. But the
Okay,
reality
but
is
there's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of people
women
out here
don't
that
care.
is. So it is happening. So it's not no it wouldn't happen. It couldn't, it is happening. Okay, it's happening now. We're in the time of it now. You get what I'm saying? So it's like women, if women don't let us. You get what I'm saying? But
Wait, say
anyways,
that again.
I said guys cannot have sex or whatever, you feel me, if women don't let us. You get what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Y'all are just like women, you feel me? Or I don't know, it's hard for women. Women be quick to be like, you see this shit all the time. Women be quick to be like, you feel me? Oh, we don't need man. But then they turn around and they want a family and everything. And it's like, how are you going to have a family without a man? You get what I'm saying? And then they get to talking about, oh, I could just go to a donor, I could go to a sperm bank or something like that. Yeah, but you
But
got to
you
get the
still
sperm from
need
the
a
man.
man.
You
Yeah.
still need the man to send the sperm there. So stop it. So stop all of this. I don't stop it. But it's the same thing. You feel me? Guys got to understand. You know what I mean? Especially if you're not in the alphabet category or nothing like that. If you're not over there, you know what I mean, on that side or whatever type of deal. It's like, you know what I mean? You gotta go with what you got. Wait, but it's like, man, let me see, but why do you think women cheat more? Listen, I feel because y'all are what make it possible. You feel me? But anyways, I feel like, all right, short answer here. I feel like women cheat more or whatever type of deal, but guys is not going around here telling it. You feel me? Guys just get caught more. Guys just get caught more, you feel me? Females don't get caught as much as guys. So it seems as if, or it would feel that guys or whatever cheat more. But me personally, in my brain, my soul or soul, I feel like females cheat more. They just don't get caught. They don't, the guys don't go around here snitching on them and stuff like that unless the guy is really in his feelings. And you feel me, you sitting up here messing with the next person girlfriend or next person wife or something, and you gonna take your, like, that's some soft nigga shit. You get what I'm saying? Why? Who does that? You know what I mean? So for you to be messing with somebody else's female, and now you getting all in your emotions, bro, you slipping already. That's just how we think. That's how we move.
So
Females
do you feel like guys? Do you wait? Females do what?
Females will bust a nigga out in a heartbeat.
Let me
all
tell you.
Because that nigga didn't give her gas. That nigga didn't pay her. Like, no. Guys just get caught more. Females cheat more. Guys just get caught more. Okay, that's just the way I think about it.
I'm not really going along with that, because a female, like, if a female is in, unless she's just a cheater, there's some that are just cheaters, but a female, if her relationship is good, females don't normally cheat. Men can be like, I love my wife, I love her to death, but they'll still be out there doing some foolish stuff.
Yeah, but the only way a female is really truly, you know what I mean, or whatever, what they consider is a good relationship or whatever, you feel me? They feel like they need to have Superman, and there's no Supermans out here. So wait a second. Catch my drift. They want a Superman, but there is no Supermans out here. So who exactly are you going to? Who are they actually being loyal to? They want Superman, but Superman does not exist. So who are we being loyal to? You got to have, if you got to be handsome, you got to have money, you got to be unsaid, you got to be all of this.
You got to be handsome, because if we in a relationship, then we okay with how you look. Period.
Yeah, and then soon as somebody else pop up, as soon as something else pop up, you feel me? Your body is you talk about you. Let me see. We're willing to build a man up to Superman. You got to be.
We're gonna stand behind
you. You have to be. You have to be
until you realize your superpower.
Man, you know what I mean?
Anyway,
but listen,
okay, so
but a lot of females is not willing to do that though.
I don't know. I think a lot of them are.
And then I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you something else. You feel me? And some females that is willing, you feel me? They mess up in the process, you feel me? Because they want to pop out all the time and say, you see what I did for you? 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 So by the time I gain my superpower, I don't want to hear how many times I realized that I had a superpower because of you. I don't need that. It'd be people that be trying to attach themselves to your personal or inner success or your inner being or whatever type of deal. And it's like y'all making mistakes at every turn. And listen, there's so much that go into it. Say what?
Tony is agreeing with you.
Type of deal. But I'm serious though. You feel me? There's so much shit that go into it. You feel me? And then y'all are so confused on what y'all want. You can go into a relationship feeling this is something you want, and then all of a sudden you wake up, period over. You know what I mean? You done whatever, and then all of a sudden you know what? I realized this is not what I wanted. And then all of a sudden, you feel me? It's a new story. Like there is.
Okay. So let me tell you, because you have made a comment. You said that women, they'll cheat with you, so maybe they're not in a relationship, but you are, so they'll cheat with you, but they gotta put you on blast and rat you out and tell on you, right? I'm gonna tell you why. Because us women, we are not meant to be coming in second place. We ain't gonna stay in that position too long. That's what we're not gonna do. And so if whoever we deem that he thinks is in first place, we gonna make sure she know.
Okay.
What you been up to?
So what you said right there.
That's how it works.
So what you said right there, you feel me, does not combat nothing I said. Because
No, I told you. I'm trying to explain it to you.
right,
I've never been a side piece. Well,
right.
not on purpose. I could just say that. If I
Mhm.
find out that you got a woman, we can't talk no more. We
Type of
can't
deal.
talk.
And that's why, you feel me? See, guys don't feel that way. You feel me? If you get a guy that's out here trying to snitch on, you feel me, whatever the sneaky link or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? If you got a guy out here snitching on them or whatever, trying to blow up their spot, listen, that's the off type of, you know what I mean? You might want to check his manly credentials because niggas don't move like that. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And this is why guys get caught more than
Oh,
females.
you
But
gonna
I
get
feel
caught.
like females cheat more because guys cannot do it without females. I can't. You can't do it without females.
But you're doing it with females who don't have a relationship. Therefore, they ain't got nothing to lose. So yeah, they gonna tell on your dog.
Okay, listen. Just because let's be honest. Let's break this. Let's break this nonsense. Okay, let's break this nonsense that we have been speaking on for years. Okay, if you are single, okay, if you are single and you're messing with a married man or someone in the relationship, I don't care what you call it, you're cheating too. Because you're aiding and abetting in the next person cheating.
Okay,
Stop this. I'm single shit. You're cheating too. You're
okay,
cheating.
I can agree
So,
with that.
so,
You're engaging in adultery in the affair.
so,
Okay,
and don't get up there and get to talk about, oh, he manipulated me. Listen, guys cannot have sex without women unless you're in the alphabet club. Guys cannot. It does not work.
okay.
So
I
even
agree with you
when
then. I
So
agree with you. I'm
listen,
not even
so
gonna argue.
even when a guy is cheating, okay, there's a woman that's cheating at the same time.
You're right. You absolutely right about that. Okay,
That
but what if he's really good at hiding it and she don't know for a while, for a
who
long
don't
while?
know? Who don't know? The side chick?
Yes.
It's because she don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's
You're
because
right.
she doesn't
Because
want to know. And
he
as
missing
long
that
as that
a bunch
guy
of times.
And as
Yeah.
long as that guy can keep putting in the effort to hide it, that's good enough for her because he is putting time and thought and energy into her still.
You're right. You're right. I ain't even gonna argue.
It's crazy. It's just common sense, really, if you think about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's only common sense type of deal.
Yeah.
So
Because I know, I'm up there in age now, but there I can think of times, when I was younger and dating somebody, and I'm just like, it ain't feeling right.
it
Like,
don't seem right.
I ain't
That's
getting
not
enough
how.
attention, so I'm gonna leave him alone because to me it became obvious, and I'm not gonna ask you because you gonna lie. So I'm just gonna move on.
Mhm.
And I have disappeared a few.
You see, and I understand that. You feel me? On the emotional level, on the personal level, I understand that. And that's why, you feel me, I am willing to be as open as possible that I can be. You know what I mean? All of this, you know how people be like, oh no, we got separate accounts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? No. I'm not even, since I'm serious about this, I don't even want to even leave that up for chance or for thought or nothing. We're going to just join them so you can see. There is nothing to hide. There is no. We're not doing that. You get what I'm saying? It's right. I'm going to be as transparent as with you as possible, type of deal. Just so I don't even, you feel me? Because I don't want to think like that either. I don't want to feel that way. So why would I put you in a position to feel that way? You get what I'm saying? So it's a mindset. It's a mindset. You feel me? There's so many different people, different feelings, different how they go about stuff. You get what I'm saying? It's a mindset. How do you feel that you should go about this? There's plenty of people that have several separate accounts. You feel me? And it's on the more, see, here's my thing, okay? What if y'all are one now, right? If y'all are supposed to be this and all of this or whatever, woo, 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 you know what I mean? What is the problem with that? I get it. Some people isn't trustworthy. Some people, I just don't trust you with my shit like that. I don't even, you feel me? We still, I have to protect myself at the end of everything when this is all over. I get it.
I love you, but you's a spender. And if you spend all mine, I'm a
see. There you go. And listen, there's so many things out there. You get what I'm saying? There's so many reasons, and I understand it. I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not against it. I'm not going, but it's just how I'm going to do me. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but see, I think I believe you found a good person initially. Mm-hmm. There's many of us out here. We some later daters. They got that on Netflix. We some later daters. And when you get late in age and you start getting close to retirement age, we not sharing finances, period. For the simple fact that I have to make sure I'm going to be good for the rest of my life. And I'm not chancing it with nobody. I don't care how I feel about you.
Okay, right. The later daters, right. But, okay, we got to understand or whatever, you feel me? Just like, when I met Baby or whatever type of deal, when I first met Baby, I wasn't all together. We got to also, you feel me, understand that Baby wasn't all together either.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all are building together. So initially that's one thing. And it should be that way. So initially,
you don't know, you feel me, what you have. You feel me? You have to put the time and put the vulnerability out there to show each other who you are.
I totally
agree. Type of deal.
I totally
type
agree.
Of deal. And as long as you're not willing, you know what I mean, to show the other person that you're willing to stick your neck out for them, show them that I'm a person you can stick your neck out for. You get what I'm saying?
I just hope and pray that you never have to experience being a later dater, because then you get to keep that ideal. I agree with it totally, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out for everybody. And then once you start getting into relationships later. And, you start thinking, okay, so I'm like 2 days away from retirement. I can't like combine my money with somebody that might take it all.
Facts.
So, but that, I think we getting off subject. We talking about
monogamy.
Okay,
right.
So we're gonna go back, because that's a touchy subject right there. It's a sore one too.
I bet.
But anyway. Now, should women stand by their men until they are ready to be monogamous? I'm gonna let you go first.
So, first off, you feel me? This is, how do you feel about that man? Okay, are you willing? You feel me? To let this man come into himself or whatever the hell on your emotions, on your, like hold on, wait, no, come back to me. What? Hold on, wait.
That's how I feel. My whole thing is go handle your business.
I get what you're saying.
Go handle your business and come holler at me when you're ready to settle down. And I might be available, but you taking the risk that I might not be available.
There you go. And listen, and that's what I was going to dive myself into or whatever, or revolve it all around. You feel me? You have to make sure, if this is a person that you want to be with or something like that, you know what I mean? Then by all means, you feel me? Sure, go ahead and stick by him. You feel me? Don't be surprised if you call the dumbass in the process. You get what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if your peers is looking at you like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden they come in too, and then it's like, you are, or you have to understand that you literally just put yourself on a lifetime backup plan or whatever until it worked. You can't do that. You feel me? Don't give no one access to you like that. You know what I mean? Which goes to you have to get through your shit, get through your phase or whatever, and then talk to me when you're ready. Because I'm
Yeah.
not, or you should not be willing or sitting up there letting anyone, they say I look like a clown. Man, listen, don't let nobody sit up there and dangle you or push and pull you until they figure it out. No, y'all need to be figuring this out together, pushing, pulling each other. All of this other, it needs to be even like no, 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 no. If that nigga can't show or put in the effort, you feel me, to respect how you feel and what you know what I mean, is looking for just as much as he wants you to respect that for him, it's a bad idea. You feel me? Like,
I agree.
don't do
I
that to
agree.
yourself, men and women.
All right, we getting down to the last minutes. Let's try to
How
power
many we got
through.
left?
Okay. Should men be more
Yeah.
understanding of their partner cheating, especially if they have already cheated?
Oh, 100%. 100%. If you done managed to cheat or whatever, you feel me, and you call yourself validating it and all of this other stuff, then you owe her one. So if you don't want to give her that freebie, then you don't take one. But 100%, 100%. And when she do, you shouldn't.
What's good
You
for the
don't need to. You
goose?
don't need to give her a hard time about it neither. I'm just I'm
Yeah.
just going, you know what I mean? And that's the same way around for the female. If you done found yourself out here, don't I owe you one. You it goes both ways. Tit for tat. Petty though. Yes. No,
Well,
you
I
have to
agree
choose
that
whether
tit
you
for
want to
tat
do
is
that or not.
petty and two wrongs don't make a right. But now, I do believe that they should be understanding.
Mom, I think you got something on your lip.
But
Mother. You
do I?
might, I think. Yeah, yep. We ain't even gonna leave you up there with that. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Does it seem that women who stand by their man after years of cheating tend to have a whole phase later in life?
Wait. Say that again. Hold on. Does it seem that women who stand by a man after years of cheating tend to have a hope? Well, I'll tell you this, okay, and this is why it would seem that way. You feel me? Because if a lady decided, you know what I mean, that she wanted to be exclusively with you feel me, monogamous with you and everything, and she's actually tried, and you turned out to be shit, and you at the end of the day, we have to all understand that that was a waste of this woman's years. That was a waste of this one. That was a waste to her. And no one wants to waste that much of time for somebody who turns out who just don't care about them, just don't give a damn. That's a waste of time. So for her to decide, you feel me, I'm not fin to do that at this moment. I'm not finna do that again. I'm not finna turn right around and put another 2-3 years into somebody to become shit and still be like, nah, you can't blame her for that shit. That you blame that nigga for corrupting that female, but at the end of the day, man
So,
cannot do it if women don't let him. So you
yeah,
have to dig
yeah.
into her brain and be like, what the fuck was you thinking to go this long and not realize or pick up any sign that this person don't give a shit about you? You've been around this person for this long and you still don't. Are you okay? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. All right. So I have witnessed this. I've had friends who have stayed in situations like this, and yeah, after a while, they basically just do whatever, and it's sad to watch. Actually, it really is, but it
because
happens.
them type of people, at some point they realized, you feel me? They realized what of a waste that it became. So they tried to hang on and salvage that the best way they can. But if you have came to that conclusion already, you feel me, that this has been a complete waste, then it's already too late. You need to go ahead and do it and start now, because waiting 2 or 3 more years trying to make sure if it's not. You feel me? You're only letting this person evolve in the bullshit that he got going on. So at the end of it,
One thing I want to say to men, because I really don't think men really get it. If you are in a solid relationship and you decide to dip out and have a side relationship, anybody who knows your situation and is willing to be there on the side, you could best believe she is about, at some point, unless you got long dollars to keep her quiet, she gonna bust you out. I don't know why y'all think that women ain't gonna do that.
Listen, it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like I said, okay, this goes right back. Guys just get caught more, because that's not how guys move. You feel me? Guys don't move like that. If a guy find out or whatever, or feel like you're on some bull as the female, you feel me, that you cheating on your guy and stuff like that, you feel me? If a guy is not deciding to get petty with you because of some shit that you done pulled on him, and now you got him truly pissed off, and now he like, you know what the ultimate thing is for me to do to you is to ruin your relationship type of deal. You know what I mean? We know what your lifeline is. We know what will really mess you up, because you're dependent on this person. You feel me? To do this and do that. If I wanted, or you know what I mean? If I wanted to get petty like that, I could easily just. Guys would only do that.
Yeah, you're right. Guys don't normally do that.
Guys would only
it does
do that
happen
if you
every
piss them
now
off.
and again.
You gotta really piss them off.
But they don't normally do that. But
They're
I'm talking to the men, because for some reason it's like y'all don't get that. And I'm like, I don't know why y'all think a woman gonna stay in second place and be quiet forever. That's what's not gonna happen. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Good luck to the low mindsets. I'm
Right.
telling you, you feel me? If you banking on some shit like that, you feel me? Good luck. You feel me? Good luck. You feel me? Because
all right, we down.
It's terrible out here. Go ahead. Well, we got 2 more. 1 more.
No, 1 more, but we down to the minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Should we go?
Yeah, go ahead. One last question. We got it.
As men have their libido peak in their 20s and women have their libido peak in the late 30s, do you believe this affects monogamy?
Hell yeah.
But I do believe that we're charged with doing the right thing and not just giving in to what we feel like doing.
Yeah, see, that's what a lot of guys don't understand. You know what I mean? You can be on some extra shit while y'all young, but once y'all start to tap into the older age, you feel me? The rules is gonna reverse real quick. You know what I mean? The rules is gonna reverse real quick, and you're gonna have to sit up there and watch and know you can't do nothing, because you can't even. You feel me? Well, that's gonna be something for something else. You feel me?
A whole different. All
right, Mom, go ahead. You feel me? Tell them. You feel me? Tell them about yourself. You feel me? Let's go ahead and work our way out of here.
All right. I'm Ani Mitchell, licensed marriage and family therapist, currently with offices in Sacramento and Lodi, California. I am available to provide therapy services throughout the state of California via telehealth.
And I'm Philly Black 209 to make the distinction. You feel me? Check me out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of that good stuff. Mainly come here, check me out or whatever. Subscribe to the Facebook, the YouTube, so y'all can always catch me and my mom here. You feel me? Every Sunday at 5 o'clock. You feel me? So just really check me out everywhere, but really focus on YouTube for me. Okay, last little minute, Mom, before it's out, before it's gone or whatever. Do you want to give a last little statement, or you want me to take it?
I think I gave my statement. Y'all need to listen to me.
Okay, well, you know what? With that being said, you feel me? We're going to leave that statement. You feel me? We're not even going to throw anything else in the way, so y'all can focus on her statement. Y'all have a good one. You feel me? Y'all stay up. Good night. Stay safe. Stay blessed, and all that good stuff. You feel me? We out of there. Oh, they tripping already.
We're already. We haven't even got started. Oh, hell no.
But I will tell you, cut it out.
Right.
Or it's going to be on.
Hey, that's not okay. I'm going to always have a say-so on what I'm going to do about myself, period. Whether I'm married or not.
Hey, talk to me nice. Wait a second. What's this lightweight attack on Geminis? Don't joke with me like that, because I ain't going for it. And I don't think you want to get into it with me. No. See, look, you lying on me again.
Geminis know that ain't right, but if they can get away with telling you that, then they might try it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna put up with. And
I'm attacked again. Look, they're gonna attack me from all angles. But I'm sorry, you feel me, if I overdo it.
Hold on. So
ain't no hold on. Ain't no hold on. They ain't being truthful.
Who ain't being truthful?
So I'm not going for all of that. It's just the males. No. I'm
gonna speak for the females for a hot second.
Whatever. Until you get caught. Fizz a fool. But you right. But you are 100% right. You are 100% right.
I don't agree with that. Wait a minute.
No. Educated people don't have common sense.
Man, they say common sense ain't so common. You know what I mean? As much as I can. But we're just having this conversation. Don't nobody get in here and get to talking and attacking me. You know what I mean? Because you done misinterpreted did something that I done said. Block. No, please, y'all do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and all the other stuff. Stop being stingy. What you